Edge, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face. And a good chance for birdie. These putts keep the round together.
In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place.
On to the finishing hole here at Eastlake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3. It's always a fun finishing hole. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank, you can feel the momentum shifting.
You can. It might look tight at the top at the moment, but you definitely get the impression we're going to see a change in the lead very soon.
Beautiful birdie right there. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Peach Invitational. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
You can go low here. The course professional record, and it's a par 70 set by Zach Johnson. He fired 60 back in September of 2007 at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. That was when the golf course was set at 7,154 yards. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That was a solid strike and a good result. 8-foot putt here. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
No damage done. Made the par. This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front. Thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we're going to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards.
Down, little Sheba. Down. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Well, Frank, let's see if our gamers have enough muscle to get home here. 600-yard par 5. What do you think?
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Frank, that's the biggest roar I've heard all week long. That was an eagle roar.
Yeah, for good reason, not just an eagle too. All of a sudden, back in contention.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. So going well up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Birdie try up next. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. How did that stay out, Frank?
Did everything but go in.
So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. Now at the only hole on the course that starts with a 1 at the beginning of the yardage, this par 3 11th, just under 200 yards, right around 197. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Now at the downhill par 4 12th and looking at only 391 yards.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but gonna have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. There you have it, Frank. The second round is complete. What are your thoughts?
I think anybody looking at this leaderboard, anybody in the top 10 of that leaderboard is certainly in a good position to win. Quality of the golf there in that first 10 is excellent.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Peach Invitational. Frank, that swing looks lively and strong.
Oh, yeah, that had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Count that for a birdie. Back on the tee here at East Lake, fifth hole, 520-yard par 4. Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. All right, Frank, as we look at this approach shot here at the fifth at East Lake, give our player a sense of what's the right angle of attack.
Well, this is normally a par 5 for the amateurs, so it's normally set for a pitch shot. Consequently, as a long par 4, you can allow that ball to release and just use the general contours of this green that send the ball to the left.
Making it look easy at this point. Another beautiful approach shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Really solid stroke.
This 209-yard par 3 is really an intimidator, especially with a prevailing wind pushing the ball toward the water right of the green. The only bailout is a bunker on the left, which provides another terrifying shot. Let's face it, the most challenging hole location is front right, but back left behind that bunker, also very tough. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly.
Oh, Frank, I love it. She just made a hole-in-one.
Join the LPGA. A hole-in-one.
We're at the seventh now.